What's going on, guys? Stefan here with you, S&E's Garage. Today we are in the shop with my wife's Sportsman 570. This is a 2024 model here, and you'll have seen this in several of our other videos. We did a light bar on this, we did heated grips, we did a full break-in service on it. But today we're going to make it a little more enjoyable for my wife to ride, and we're going to be installing this Knight ATV speaker setup on this quad. So first and foremost, I want to thank the guys over at Ocean County Power Sports. Number one, we buy all of our power sports equipment from them. We bought this side-by-side from them, this 570 from them. We bought our 850 from them. And they were nice enough to send us one of these speaker kits for us to install on this quad, make a video, and give you guys our thoughts on it. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to unbox it, and what I want you to notice is how nicely they pack this. They have these speakers set up in a way that they're not going to get damaged at all during shipping. So let's just go ahead and pull the styrofoam out of here, and we're going to go ahead and make some room here. And let's go ahead and pull the speakers out. And what you're going to see is these are very nice, very nicely designed. Nice big magnets, and it looks like they're shielded too, which is actually really nice. The speakers are going to be plug and play, so they plug right in. This is for the illuminated lights, so these will light up. This speaker here is going to include your harness and your amplifier. Again, everything is plug and play. This is going to be the power lead here that's going to go to your battery to power this up. Also in the box is going to be the remote in here for the LED lighting, which is this guy here. It's a whole LED lighting kit that we're going to go ahead and set up. It's going to be really nice. Here's a wire harness. I'm assuming that's going to be for the LED lighting. And then all of our hardware and zip ties that we are going to need for the install. Now, we are going to leave a link for these in the video description below for you guys to purchase through Ocean County Power Sports Amazon store. We do greatly appreciate it if you purchase from that link. It's going to help us, our channel out. It's going to help the guys at OCP out. And that's going to honestly be the best way to buy them, is directly from their Amazon store. So let's go ahead. Let's get everything mocked up here. I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do to figure out where these speakers are going to go. And then we have to make a couple of marks, drill a couple of holes, and connect them to the battery. And that's basically it. So the first thing you're going to want to do here is get your bearings. The speaker setup with the switch and the amplifier in it are going to be your left speaker, so it's going to be on your left. And then the speaker without the amplifier in it is going to be the right. This gray wire here that the kit comes with is going to be the speaker wire that's going to go from the right speaker to the left. So we just went ahead and took the liberty. We plugged that in. This wire here is going to be basically the LED controller. So figuring out how to drill your holes or where to drill your holes is actually super easy. You're literally going to take this speaker setup, just tuck your wires in here for a second, and you're going to go ahead and put it up to your fender, and you're going to move it around a little bit until you feel it lock into place. And right here is right about where it feels comfortable. Now, one other thing that I'm going to do, this sticker right here is now halfway blocked by the speaker system. So we're just going to go ahead. Hopefully this comes off nice and easy. And we're just going to remove this sticker because we don't need it realistically. And it's just going to look ugly with half of a sticker there. So what we have here is some silver touch-up paint, and we're going to be using that to mark our holes that we're going to drill. So what you're going to do is you're just going to want to get your speaker, like I showed you before, where it's going to sit comfortable. So we're going to go right about here, and I'm just going to use this touch-up paint here to mark the holes we're going to drill. And we're going to be drilling 1/4-inch holes into the fender. So I'm going to start right here at this top corner. Okay, I went right through like that. I'm just going to get the speaker and I'm going to just thread that in, and then I'm going to drill the other ones with the speaker on it. I think that might be a safer bet because I don't want these holes to be off. So now that we went ahead and got that first one started, I can go ahead and drill my second hole. right through. We're going to do the same thing, get some hardware, put it in, and drill the bottom too. Alright, so we've got all 4 of our holes drilled, so now what we can do is get this unit off, and now we have to drill a hole for the wire harness to go through. So the biggest connector that we need to push through this fender is this guy here, and if we look at a 5/8 paddle bit, that is almost exactly the size, just a little bit bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our top 2 holes, which are here and here, and we're going to drill about an inch or so below that. And we're going to put a 5/8 of an inch hole for the harness to pass through right there. So now we can start running our wires through the fender and get everything where it needs to go. And once you've got that hole drilled, you're going to be ready to start running some wires through the fender. The first thing you're going to do is your LED extension. This is the one with the big wide end that I told you we had to worry about. There's going to be a male and a female side. The male side is going to come in through the back of the fender and out like this. And then you're going to have this LED control module. You're going to plug one end into this black wire, and you'll see that there are 2 arrows that dictate where they want the plug to go. And you're going to take this other end of the Y splitter. Again, you'll see a little arrow on it, and that is going to plug into the wire coming through the fender. Just going to line your arrows up. Okay. Next, you're going to have your speaker wire that is going to lead over to the right side speaker. You're going to put the 2 end with the red crimped connectors on it through the fender from the back of the tire, like so. Okay, and then you're going to connect them to the 2 gray leads. You're going to see channel 2 positive and channel 2 negative. The black wire is going to be the negative, so we're going to go ahead and plug that in. And then we're going to plug the gray wire with the green chaser into the positive. So those are now plugged in. And we can run our last wire, which is the power wire that is going to go to the battery. We can go ahead and run that through the hole as well. And now we can go ahead, grab our hardware, and slide our speaker into place and tighten it down. Now in the kit, they do also provide some heat shrink connectors here that you're going to put over all of the non-weather packed plugs. So for example, the plugs for the LED lights, and then the 2 bare plugs for the speakers. The other plug like this, you'll see this is a weather pack, so there's no reason to use the heat shrink on them. So what I'm going to do is, while I am sliding this into place, I'm going to pull the slack here through. And then line everything up. Now off camera, we're just going to go ahead and repeat this process. Again, we're going to move the speaker around until it sits flush, drill our holes, 5 holes. You have to do the 4 holes for the mounting and then the 1 additional hole for the wiring. And then we're going to show you how we're going to wire this thing, you know, hide the wire, sneak everything around, and we'll be back with you. So what you're going to see here is we got the holes drilled here for the passenger speaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our large hole for the wiring. And we went ahead and we have our driver's side speaker, or our left side, loosely installed. So now we're going to go ahead and tighten everything up. We're going to be using a 4mm Allen head with an 11mm socket and ratchet. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this panel here. You're going to pull straight up and out like this, and that's just going to give us a little bit more room here to snake our wires through, because we want to snake these in the best route possible. We don't want them getting wet, pinched, torn, ripped, or otherwise damaged. Let me see. I want to see if I have some wire loom. If I do, I want to kind of loom these all together so it looks a little bit neater. I would definitely recommend doing that. Hopefully I have some. So we are going to do that, at least from the fender into where they're going to be hidden. So to wrap these wires with this loom is extremely easy. It's going to have a slit in it. You're just going to open the slit and then stuff the wires in. Now what I like to do is I'll get it up as far as I can, and I'll put a little bit of electric tape on here just to hold it, and then I'll start running my way down. So now that we got our wire here in a nice loom, we need to go ahead and run it from the fender up. So what we're going to go ahead and do is remove this 10mm bolt here that's holding in the fuse panel, and it looks like it's holding in this little shield too. I want this out of the way so that I have a nice clean space here to run this wire. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We're going to pull this panel here out of the way. And now from under the fender, I should have a nice clear access right through the air intake area. Straight up. Right here. So you'll see that little trim piece is back in, and here we have our wire. So again, we're just going to pull the red and black one out of the loom. We're going to make sure that our switch on this speaker pod is off, and we're going to go ahead, wire this to the battery, zip tie the rest out of the way. I think it goes without saying, red to red and black to black. I don't think I need to mention that, but that's how it goes. So we got ahead and got our wires here on the other side of the fender. So at this point, we can take our speakers, plug in the speaker wire connection and the connection for the LED lights. We're going to tape these up, and then we're going to install this. Now, what I do want to show you is just the way I routed this. I came up and over the battery. You'll see my wire loom here. Let me put this camera back down. This is my wire loom here. I zip tied the excess down out of the way, and then we ran it right back down the fender. I'll take you off the tripod in a second and show you the exact route that I took, but this is the way we did it. So now we can go ahead and install the right side. So we got Brantley out here. He decided he wanted to come help, but anyhow, you'll see what we did here. We came right from back here, up under, above the air intake. From there, like I showed you earlier, we came up and over the battery, made our connection at the battery. We came back down right through here, and then drilled our hole right there, and we tightened everything down. So let's go ahead. Yeah, Brantley, there's a candy cane. So let's go ahead and do the honors. I think it is old. But let's go ahead and do the honors real quick. We're going to fire it up, and we'll play some non-monetized music for you. So Brantley's going to go ahead and do the honors. Go ahead, Brantley. Turn that on. Okay, and then you're just going to go in your phone or whatever device you are trying to use, and you're going to connect to Pile Amplifier. And now we can just go ahead and hit play. And you control your volume directly from your phone. Now, they're definitely not the bassiest speakers in the world, but with the size of the cabinets that they are in, you really can't expect too much bass out of them, but they are very clear and they do sound very nice. Now, with your LED remote controller here, you can go ahead and pull this tab out to preserve the battery. And then you can use this controller to turn your lights off. You can turn them on. And you can change colors. You could do all, they have a bunch of different colors here that you can pick from, different modes, different speeds. You can make it cycle through them even faster or slower. Right, Brantley? There's a lot of different things we can do here with these colors. I'm pretty sure you can make it dance with the music. Yeah, look at the thing. You could see it on the thing. Like this, you can make it dance with the music, which is pretty cool. So overall, we like these. Like I said earlier, we have these on our Sportsman 850, and we really enjoy them. All right, guys, so we got both the Sportsmans here. Here's our 850 with the Knight ATV audio kit on it. And here's the one that we just installed on this video. Em, what do you think? How do you like them?
Very nice.
You like them? How much knee room do you have? Do they mess with your knees at all?
No, I thought they would have.
No, so you're perfectly fine and you're ready to go, right? All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on these machines, and we'll see you guys on the next one.